welcome back everyone to Shadows of Arkham. This is Rollsborne, and we're on our finale. So I get the lovely task of recapping everything we've done for the past how many sessions. So, let's go over what's happened so far. We are, well, in the town of Arkham, as you may guess by the name. We were individuals working for a newspaper company. Nothing super fancy so far, except people started getting murdered. I mean, makes for good stories, but not good for property value, safety, morals. So, we started looking into it. Murders continued. Many, like 24 people, I think, total now, including everyone. Yeah, roughly about that. Couple dozen people murdered over the course of a couple weeks, ranging from homeless nobodies that people probably didn't even know died for a few days, to the police commissioner of the town. Naturally, we looked into the matter, and the murders started getting weirder and weirder. People missing organs, skin, etc. And then people started coming back from the dead. Allegedly. The police commissioner just showed back up alive after we saw him skinned and his corpse just kind of strung about a tree. So things got a little weird. And then our place of work burned down. Well, I mean, I didn't have insurance on the building, so not great for me. There goes my job. But we looked into it and ended up under the city. In a much stranger city beneath who knows where. Full of stranger creatures. We were attacked by some kind of cloud of gas. And promptly ran away because I don't know how you're supposed to fight a cloud of gas. We ran away, and then were ambushed by what, well, any logical person would call cultists. And I, personally, ran away again and left the other two to their fate. This, everyone agreed, was a great idea, and I will take no feedback on that. The other two were captured by that cult, and they managed to escape after hearing some, villainous monologues and whatnot. While I found a stranger book in a library, which I proceeded to steal, and my character got obsessed with for the last few sessions. We determined that the cult is attempting to summon some creature, I believe referred to as Cthulhu. And we're gonna try to stop that, because that doesn't sound great for me, because I wasn't in on it earlier. So, yeah, we gotta stop it. So, we have driven back out into the middle of nowhere, where the other two were captured and escaped from, assuming that that's probably where the cult is based. We have no plan beyond break in and stop them from doing it. It will go lovely, I assure you. I miss anything, gentlemen, that you'd like to bring in?
Something resurrected, Charles' wife, something skinwalkers, something prohibition, I'm sure.
Those were largely regarded as inconsequential story moments.
Here you all are, in the car, at the abandoned Watley farm. You guys have made a circle around. Made a perception check. You all, I believe, succeeded, unless I'm crazy?
Yes. Yes to both.
You noticed a few things that appear to be entrances that you could use. Roughly 3. There's the one that you already knew about, going down through the chimney. There's a couple of other false stones. They're stones, but you noticed the grass around them is dead, very clearly has been moved multiple times. You didn't get out of the car to actually see it, but one would stand to reason that most likely they're being moved to hide the entrance. And as stated, you have circled back to the abandoned farm at this time.
All right, so whatever entrance we decide to go on, we should probably hide the car. That way we can, it won't be taken from us if we try to get back.
I mean, we're driving off-road. If they really wanted to track it down, it wouldn't be too hard. But we can hide it just to make the jobs a little more annoying.
I'm assuming that roll was the thing that's about to happen.
No, he just typed it.
I said what the role was. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, I'll look for anywhere that we can sort of hide the car off what passes for a road.
Yeah, road is a very strong word. This would still be stealth. You're just trying to hide a car instead of yourself. You find a place within the woods that you can drive the car into, move some of the leaves around, cover the ground, and cover up the car a bit.
Throw a few branches on it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly that.
All right. Well, while we've all been working, have we decided which entrance we're going to try?
You're the ones that were here earlier. Your guess is better than mine.
Well, I mean, you didn't want the one that we used, the chimney.
Sorry, I didn't think you were considering that as an option still.
It is an entrance.
Well, then my vote will be for one that is not dropping down into a pit of fire.
There's no smoke rising from it, so you would assume there's no fire at this time.
Okay, I will choose the one that is not dropping down a stone tube and breaking my ankles.
Fair enough. I just, felt it should still be on the table. Okay, so one of these other two. Possible. They just seem like they would be. Where are they?
One's on the north side and the other's on the west side. The north one had the bigger of the two rocks, which could designate a bigger entrance, but you can't be 100% sure.
Was there one that looked more used than the other?
No, in that situation, no. There doesn't look to be one that's more used than the other. They look to be about in equal use. Of course, the question is what their uses are.
Mm-hmm. Well, unless a decision is made, I'll flip a coin.
Call it in the air.
Heads is north, tails is west. One is heads. Am I rolling or are you rolling?
You're the flipping the coin.
That's right. Oops. West. The coin says west. So unless you have a reason not to, west it is.
William. The chattering in your head from the book has gotten louder. And maybe more unnervingly, more coherent. It's still, it slips in and out of a language you don't understand. But at some points, it seems to now be speaking to you in English. It's still mostly gibberish. It's stringing together words between the two languages that don't make a lot of sense to you. But it is becoming more and more coherent.
How big is the book?
Roughly history textbook size.
Okay.
It's not a small book by any stretch.
I was just more wondering if he's like carrying it in, like lugging it around. He has a backpack or a something he's keeping it in, or is he just walking around with a book in his hand?
Oh,
It's probably in his coat, I think, is
Okay.
what he's saying.
That's a big pocket.
it's pretty big in the 20s.
Okay. I was just curious.
As you
So-
move,
Yeah.
as you move to the west rock, I will need athletics checks. If you guys wish to support, that would be fine as well. It is a big rock. It will be at a -2.
For supporting as well.
No, if you're supporting, essentially, you'll just be giving a bonus to whoever's doing the main action.
Probably me, Mr. Strongman. Nice.
What a raise.
So that's a +2 from the raise and a +1, so that is a +3.
+3, -2, so +1.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll just roll that and add 1. 8.
Success with a raise. Tell me how you do it.
Well, if they're helping, then they would be probably on both of them on one side, and then me on the other side, and I'm almost like deadlifting it, just legs wide. If trying to lift it, if it can't be lifted, then he's gonna roll it. But he'll know fairly quickly whether it can be lifted or rolled as soon as he starts putting forth effort.
If it wasn't for the other two assisting, it would be rolling. But with their assistance, you could lift it.
All right. Ooh, then kind of waddle over to the side and drop it. Not drop it, but, you know, I don't want to make too much noise.
I thought you were going to go Resident Evil 5. Start punching it out.
Just punch the rock open.
Punch the rock out the way.
Oh, my hands are valuable for boxing.
Leon the boulder punching, I forget what his last name is.
Chris. Chris.
Oh, Chris Redfield. Chris the boulder
Chris
punching Redfield. It was Chris, thank you.
Right.
I think, it's because I think of Leon the Sex Kennedy.
All right, so there is an entrance here, yes?
Yes, it is a well put together stone staircase leading down. Very quickly, you realize the stonework is of a very similar quality to some of the tunnels that you have been in recently.
How far? Just how far does this reach?
Who can say? Maybe they go all across America. Hollow Earth or something. Dark, I assume. I brought flashlight.
I'm gonna draw a gun.
Proceed down.
Yep.
Down, down, down you go. Not as far down as the last time you walked. It doesn't take nearly as long before you don't come to the city. But you come to something that is a bit more structured than tunnels. Tunnels is still probably an accurate definition, but they are definitely... They've been converted into livable spaces. They've been widened. Occasionally you'll see areas that have like tables set up. You haven't encountered a soul, however, at this time. These tables usually have a candle for light. The candles are snuffed at this time, though.
And how long does this passageway seem to go on? Is it continually going down again?
Yes, as stated, it is a little bit less nondescript than the previous one, though.
Okay. Well, only way is forward. Unless you want to look in every nook and cranny.
No,
We have the time or the interest.
sooner we're out of here.
So yeah, Charles is going to be looking, just going forward, trying to hear if anything is not our footsteps.
Give me a notice roll.
Ooh, 11.
Excellent. With an 11, you don't hear footsteps. You hear your own footsteps, but you don't hear anything that wouldn't be your footsteps. As you continue to explore this location, however, you look over at what appears to be a hole in the wall. And then you realize very quickly it's a window without the glass.
So a hole in the wall.
A little different. A hole in the wall would just be something that exists. This was specifically made with a purpose.
Okay.
And as you look through it, you see a vast chasm.
Any spires in the distance?
It's a little dark.
It's a little dark.
But if you throw your torch through the window and draw everybody's attention, yes, you see the spires. You don't know if obviously you don't know if this is a different cave, if this is the same cave, but it looks very similar.
Mm-hmm. So, last time we traveled Well, we walked how many hours to the cavern with the spires, and now we drove 4 hours out of town, and now we're back at the cavern with the spires. If it's the same cavern. What are the odds of there being two?
You saw the size of the place. What are the odds that it's just the same place?
This is looking like it's, yeah, the same place. This is huge.
It all just connects. How far does this go? This is.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking around the window. Probably don't want to jump through that.
Yeah, and I
Probably a
think
sheer drop.
the chimney did not lead you here. That would have been a bit of a climb, I reckon.
Yeah, we were just in a room, basically. It looked like a torture chamber, but it was not this vast. How far away was the entrance from the chimney?
Not very. What you can assume is as you look out this window, the window is pointing in the opposite direction where the chimney would be. So with how you're dealing with space underground, it is a little wishy-washy, but just for simplicity's sake, this is on your left, the chimney would be somewhere on your right.
Okay. So that room is probably in that direction-ish. Probably one of these other... There's probably another tunnel that leads to it, I'm sure. So, not going through this window, though. That's a no. Too big of a drop.
We're going to do a small cutaway here, going back to Arkham. As Charles' wife makes her way into the police station, ignoring the receptionist, going straight into the commissioner's office. The commissioner turns around, his face slowly, whatever makeup he had, slowly cracking in the privacy of his office. I said nobody disturb. Well then. This is interesting. Cutting back over to you.
Onward and forward, unless something is jumping out at us.
At this point, you could wander through the tunnels. But I think this is a point where, unless you're going to just loop back around, see the same rooms, find the room that you guys were originally in, I think that's where we will end up, is back in the torture room after having went around. Seemingly nobody's here at this moment.
Okay, well, this looks like the same room. Right, Eddie?
Right.
And there was only this one entrance in the chimney.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for whatever they were going to do to us, they would have brought us out this door. Which way would they have gone?
The right place, the right time. Yeah, look around, sort of following Charles's torch. Is there anywhere that sort of indicates where they intend to go?
Give me... I already know this is unscaled for you. Give me a cult.
1 out of 5.
Damn. Sometimes that's all you can say is, damn.
Yep.
You feel like you are in the right place, just not the right time. It's at this point, William, I need you to make a resistance roll for me.
Resistance roll. Well, that sounds like a fun one.
Yes, this is going to be... I just want to make sure. Yes, this is going to be spirit.
Wants you to start casting a spell. Sacrifice your friends. Start the ritual.
But if I summon Cthulhu by myself, I bet I'd get a better deal.
Nothing happens.
How
The book
good?
goes completely silent in your head.
Silent. What? You getting cold feet now for?
You're speaking in, you're not speaking English anymore.
Maybe the book will listen a little better.
Charles, tell me you're hearing this though.
Yeah, he's doing that thing again. Speaking in tongues.
You're able to understand everything they say. They're speaking English and you understand English.
William, what are you trying to say?
I'm not really speaking to you directly. It's kind of to myself.
Am I to be understood in that both of you are now looking at William?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I need you both to give me a notice roll. William, I don't need a notice roll from you. Okay. Eddie, you hear the door shut behind you. William, you see the door shut behind them, and you see 4 black-robed individuals that have closed the door.
I will turn as soon as I hear that. We're in the room, right? We're not.
Yes.
Out the door.
Like moths to a flame, like moths to a flame, like moths to a flame, they return, they return, they return. All in unison.
Shine my light on him.
I think they're on the other side of the door.
I thought they were on this side.
No, they're in the room with you.
Oh, yeah, gun drawn, raised.
You know that won't work. You know that won't work. You know that won't work.
Certainly isn't going to stop me from trying. Because I'm going to pull out my gun as well.
And as pistols are leveled, Eddie.
Yeah, I am going to take a shot.
At which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4? They're all standing side by side.
Yeah, basically whichever one.
One of the ones in the middle.
Okay,
That way, if you miss, you get one of the one on the side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, I'll go for center. I'll go for center left.
Your left or their left?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So camera left or.
William left.
Give me that roll. It's the shooting roll. Okay, Jack will hold, or Eddie will hold his turn. Charles.
Charles is going to throw his crowbar at one of them. He did bring a crowbar.
Yeah, I know he did. That's an athletics.
Yeah.
That was more me like, is that athletics or shooting?
It should be athletics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll that. That's better.
Okay. That is, I think they still use target number 4 for athletics. So roll for damage, which is going to be strength plus the metal bar d6.
Okay. Let's see. Should I just roll 2 things, roll strength, and then roll a d6?
Yeah, that'll work.
So there's strength. Well, 13.
The crowbar hits one and it evaporates. Eddie, would you like to take your turn now?
Eddie is gone.
Eddie's gone again? Okay.
Yeah. He's been taken by the forces of evil.
Cult member number 4 moves towards you, Charles, and is going to make an attack roll.
Okay.
Please go ahead and ignore the cult member. They all have the same dice pools, so...
Oh. Sorry.
That does not hit. I don't even need
That does not, no.
I don't even need to check. All right, and then this leads us to William.
I will attempt to use this incantation that is now stuck in my brain.
Give me that occult roll.
And I mean,
At a +1 because you're not having to translate it from English into Rillian. You're just naturally speaking Rillian, so you get a +1.
oh great. That sounds so good for my mental well-being. Naturally, I think, it'd be smarter to buff someone else, but I don't know if anyone would trust him, and I don't think he knows how it works yet, so he's going to try it on himself. So,
Fair.
What are you buffing?
I'm just going to buff my shooting, because
Okay.
that's all I got.
Nice.
So that's 2 die types.
Nice.
Good. very good.
Sharpshooter.
I shall be shooting with a D10 for 5 rounds.
And now, this cult member is going to attack you, Charles.
Me.
And because of that, gains a +2.
Eh? Oh, wait, I just realized, I forgot I had counterattack. But yeah, I forgot on the first one. Yeah, in the future. Gotta pay attention.
Does a 7 beat your parry? Or
No,
meet
but-
or beat?
My parry is 8, so no.
No?
Does that count as a miss for purposes of counterattack?
Yes.
Or all right. So I'm gonna swing back. Yeah, that hits.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, I forgot to. I forgot to ask. Damage. Oh, I just rolled it. Oh, I forgot to do this. I'm gonna push this button, but ignore the roll because I'm gonna push this damage button after
Yeah,
it.
no.
So 8 damage.
8. Okay.
Pop and weave.
Cult member number 2 is also going to try and attack you. Once again, this is with a +2.
This one I won't be able to counterattack because it's only 1. That does hit.
Ooh. And because of that raise, this will deal an extra 1d6 damage. That's a total of 5 damage.
Well, it doesn't get past my toughness of 8.
So you are not even shaken. He hits you with the baton. It's a glancing blow, yeah. Thankfully, we have just reached the end of the turn, so,
So you can take your turn.
yeah, pretty much. I'm having to...
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for a shot.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
That does not beat the target number of 4 for a shooting roll.
do I spend a penny?
It's the last session.
Yeah, I'll spend a penny. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll damage, and that is at a... And because that is a raise... Yeah, that's a raise. You get to add the bonus damage to the roll.
What's bonus damage?
It's usually a 1d6. Unless you have something that modifies it.
Well, I've just got a damage roll here. Oh, yeah, so it's the bonus.
12 damage.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh boy. We'll remove this guy. Ace is on high. So... Oh, that actually worked out. This cult member calls out in a language Charles and Eddie do not understand. William, you understand it. Rough translation is they're calling out for somebody called the High Priestess. And then another name, Zestial. And then, just like the others, he drops into a pile of robes on the ground, leaving the 3 of you by yourselves in the room with 4 robes. Charles?
Charles is gonna. I'm gonna walk over and nudge one of them with my foot.
As you do that, a voice rings out. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
And where's that voice coming from?
Everywhere.
Oh.
It's a female voice.
You're not my mom.
What if it is?
Mama? And why should I not try this? Who are you that I should listen?
The room shifts and changes. All three of you are falling.
Ah,
Falling down, down, down. At this point, I need Eddie to make a fear roll as his dream begins.
Well, I'll take that.
Perfectly fine. You do know this is the dream that you had just a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
As the other two fall with you, though. That's the only part of this dream that has changed. You find yourselves as you're falling back, so you're looking up in the air. You see water above you. It's almost like you're in a giant bubble, and as you look around, you see a cyclopean city with non-Eleusidan geometry. And you're falling fast. If you all can make me agility, just to see how well.
athletics?
No, agility.
Or just do it?
This is resistance. So
This is not good. I don't have much agility.
Hey,
Oh, I made it.
you're okay.
you all land on your feet, not gracefully, but as you land, I'm going to reset the turn counters. Because you now stand amidst 6 people. 4 in black robes. 1 in... trying to think of how best to describe the robe. It is a much finer detail robe. While the others appear to be cotton, this one appears to be silk. And has more patterns on it, rather than just being plain black. And then the other individual, well, Charles and Eddie know him far too well. His long, large crab claw lifted up in the air. I'm just gonna hope. Okay, cool. That actually... turn. I'm gonna add everybody. Hopefully... There we go. This is your last chance. And of course, one of the cult members gets a joker.
I don't see that on this turn order. You're lying. I don't believe you.
You see it, don't even.
No, I don't.
No, it doesn't show up on the turn order.
Yeah,
There's
I
nothing
get
there.
it because, but yeah, there is a
Ah.
there is a Joker.
Wait, where?
My turn order is empty.
Yeah, mine's empty. You probably have it to have GMs only looking at it.
We're not important enough.
We are.
We're plebs.
This is we've been working against like the whole time. Eddie's on their side. Charles, we need to. He
The important
sees
thing is
beyond the
this guy-
veil, Charles. We need to take him
Charles, this guy's going to attack you at a +2 because he gains +2 to every action while he has a Joker. However, he's going to hold his turn and let you go first.
I mean,
Jokers can act any time, even the middle of somebody's action.
you're right. I realize that, but Charles is still a little bit confused as to where he is right now, or where I am right now. So I don't hadn't planned on an initial action. He's more like, what am I doing here? What is happening? Is it well lit?
Yes and no. It shouldn't be. There is no source of light here. But you can see.
Right. Of course.
And I guess we are going to go a little longer. I hadn't planned on it, but hey.
Yeah, we had technical issues and all sorts.
Technical issues, yes. So if they're going to be so polite as to let me go first, I'm gonna do a little bit of preparation. It's more of it's not gonna do anything, but it's more for the aesthetic. So I'm gonna take my sleeves, roll them down, and rip each one off, and then wrap each sleeve around my knuckles in preparation. If I'm given the time to do that, that's what I'm going to do.
Yes. I will say that is a full action, though, because you're ripping, wrapping. Yeah. All right. Zestial makes his move. The cult member with the large crab claw. You could have been part of something great, you know that? Now we have to find somebody else. We're gonna have to find... Oh, I don't know. Some random schmuck. So you'll have to pay for that. And it's at this point, he's gonna cast a spell.
Shoot him in the face.
That is a raise. $10 damage, Charles.
10 damage. Well, that gets past my toughness of 8. Does that do... So I'm shaken?
You're just shaken.
Okay.
William.
Is my is buff still on?
Yes.
Or... Okay, I didn't know because we technically like fell out of combat. And went back.
I'm not gonna be nitpicky on that.
Okay. Well, I see a far more intimidating individual with a crab claw, so I'm gonna shoot at him, and well, I'm gonna, burning down someone's place of work isn't really how you invite someone into something. I'm gonna be honest with you, and then I'm gonna fire.
Okay.
That is
Target number 4.
shooting. Really?
Reroll.
You're gonna do this to me? No, I had a cool one-liner. I have to hit him.
Okay. You hit. Roll damage. 8. Does not beat his toughness. He moves the crab claw, and you hear the bullet ricochet off the crab claw. All right. So, I'll go ahead and have cult member number 3, the one with the... No. Keep holding his turn. Number 2.
Number 2.
Charles.
Yes.
Baton to the face.
Hey, that's not fair. I'm shaken.
Yeah, that's the point.
You can spend a Benny to unshake at any time.
This is true.
Retaliation. You get your retaliation. You get your retaliation, don't you?
I would, yes. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a Benny to unshake before that hits me.
Hopefully. I don't think that breaks your parry.
Nope, that means I get to retaliate with a counterattack. Hooka! It's 8.
That beats his parry.
Sweet, I forgot to do this roll again, so I'm just going to...
Roll your fisticuffs and then...
Yeah, I forgot to do that. I keep forgetting to do that. Damn it. Oh, that's horrible.
Does not beat his toughness, so he's not even shaken.
No, leave it down here. Okay.
Cult member number 4 is going to attack you at a +2 because of gang up. Absolutely not. Not happening.
Nope. Can't swing back either. It's only once per round.
Cult member number 3 is going to attack you, finally. However, this sucks for you.
Well, ganging up does...
Because it's +2, +2, +2.
What? It's per person?
Yes, it is.
Come on, botch.
Does 7 break your toughness? That was a botch. That was the lowest that could have went.
Would, if it had broken my parry, would it still have counted as a botch? Because it's double ones?
I don't have an answer for that at this very moment.
Okay.
He's also not a wild card, probably, so he probably doesn't even get them.
Oh, okay.
Cult Priestess, however, is a wild card.
Oh.
Yee.
Well, luckily for us, boost trait only goes up to 1 raise. So.
Yeah, that much is true. All right. You see Zestial mutate even further. The claw gets bigger, more jagged, more rigid. And then the last cult member goes and tries to push you, William.
Probably succeed.
So this is a fighting roll versus your agility or strength, depending on how you want to deal with it.
Just a pure resistance?
Yep.
Then it's a same roll. I'm just going to try to step out of his way, and I'm going to... Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong... It didn't actually
No,
roll.
I rolled for the wrong person. Let me roll the correct person here. That die is a little better.
Yeah, I clicked it and accidentally opened like the settings under agility, so when I saw it pop up on the corner of my eye, I'm like, ah, damn, I rolled a 2.
You succeed.
I did. Step out of the man's way.
You're fine. All right. It is time to redeal the deck.
I haven't gone.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Go ahead. You were the last one on the list. My bad.
No, don't worry. I will, but I will take a shot at the priestess.
Okay. Makes sense.
Nice.
Yeah, that. You get to deal bonus damage since it's a hit with a raise.
Nice.
She's dead.
27.
You shoot her. No, you do it. You do whatever you want here.
It's that moment as the gunshot goes off, and she just stands there for a moment with this like smoldering hole right between her eyes, just like kind of like almost like just a like muscle kind of jerking. She kind of like staggers around for a second before it just slumps down.
William.
I'm gonna, sidestep this guy, and as he, runs past me, I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head.
Okay.
Because, he's just too close to me. I don't like him. Wow, I barely succeed. Okay.
Barely is still succeeding. You shake him. Your shot grazes him and makes him unable to act for the turn. I will go ahead and attempt to unshake him. He does not unshake because he's not a wild card. Charles.
Yes. Charles now free to act. He's going to attack Crabman. Crabman is still right there, right?
He shot you from a distance. You're surrounded by...
I thought he was one of the ones that was in melee. All right,
no,
then,
he was not.
Take a swing at Mr. Baton.
All of them have batons.
I thought it was just the one.
Nope.
Pick one.
All right, but you hit.
I hit. I remembered to use this. Oh! Yeah.
One's down.
One's down, yeah.
Eddie?
Does he, like, poof, or is he solid, or...
He is solid. And so is the body of the priestess.
So I'm gonna yell, I guess these are the real ones.
Oh. Yeah, take a shot at Zestiel.
Zestiel? Okay.
Yeah, 10.
That hits with a raise, so you're dealing bonus damage.
11.
He's shaken. I will spend one of his bennies to unshake him.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Cult member number 3 still has a +2 against you. Charles, because he's still with the other cult member. Yep.
Yeah.
7 does not beat your parry.
Nope. Counter attack.
Okay.
5.
That is equal to his parry.
So that's a hit.
Beat it.
Yeah, meet beat.
Alrighty. Damage. 9 damage.
Gone. Zestiel's turn. This time, he lunges directly for you, Eddie. Melee. Yep.
My parry's beats my parry of 4.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's actually not a good roll.
No, I don't have a good parry.
$16 damage.
Oh, that's over. That's over.
You got any bennies left?
Yeah,
You can soak.
I will soak. Yeah. So 6. So 7 minus 16 is 9. So soak is 1, right?
Yeah, and it is successive raises, so if you're able to get like 2 raises, you'll absorb 2 wounds.
That's it. I will take that.
You're not even shaken. Describe how Eddie takes the hit as the crab claw comes at you and clamps down on you, because the hit does happen.
It's literally gun, like the revolver is like sideways in the claw, and it's just that thing of like, it's like the old cartoon stick in an alligator's mouth, and it's just that thing of just, yeah, it's just holding it at the moment, trying to like push it back.
Cult member number 1, still fighting you, Charles. Seven does not meet.
This is still the same round, right?
Yes.
So I've already done the counterattack.
Celestial gets to go. Eddie? He still wants to see you bleed.
Oh, I'm not surprised yet.
That's 2.
Yeah,
so he gets the bonus damage.
Mhm.
Oh,
Unsurprisingly, I'm gonna soak again.
This is your last Benny, is it not?
Yeah. Oh, just the one. Oh, jeez. I think I'm out.
What was your toughness? -2 armor because it's armor piercing.
Yeah, so I've only got 1 armor and then 6 toughness.
Yeah. This time the claw finds its mark and literally splits Eddie in 2.
Ooh.
Cult member number 4. I need actually both Charles and William to give me a fear roll. You literally just saw your friend get eviscerated.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
Charles sees this every day.
Apparently.
Charles has already murdered somebody. It's fine. It's still a little unnerving for you, William, but you're able to keep it together. Would you like to use your counterattack?
Yeah. Let's just get him out of the way. The 5 it meets it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's out of the way. Just kind of a quick little back step and a straight right.
You're up. Only one more cult member is engaged in combat with you.
How many were engaged in combat with me?
Oh.
You had a total of 3.
I thought that was all of them.
No, there were 4 total.
There was 4 in total.
Yeah,
Four of
and then
them.
1 got shot beforehand.
Well,
Oh.
one attack, one went after me, and I.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I just lost count. All right, so last one. Yeah, I'm gonna put him out of commission. Kind of spinning on my heel there. That doesn't. No, I'm gonna.
How many bennings
What?
have you spent?
I spent 1 to unshake,
Okay, so you still have 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me just go ahead and redo that. Yeah, there's a 9. That'll do. Roll damage. Yeah, 24 damage. Uppercut to the jaw.
William, as only 3 people remain standing in this Cyclopean city. You, Charles, and this strange, deformed entity.
Well, oh boy. Do I want to try and lower his traits, or would I like to just shoot him? His toughness is pretty high, so I don't think my gun will do anything anyways.
Your gun has actually a decent chance. It's what? 2, 3 D6?
2d6.
I think it's a 38, correct, you said?
Yeah. So, let me... Even if I do lower his trait... Sorry, I've just, normally I would just make an action here, but we're kind of, he hits us once we die kind of situation, so give me 30 seconds to think through the problem.
I'll just go ahead and make the next, I'll deal the next set of cards here.
He's rolling with what, a D12 still.
D12
And-
plus 2.
Yeah. Knocking that down to a D10 is not going to help too much. But if I knock down his strength... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to shoot him. I'm just going to shoot him.
You succeed at shooting him. Roll damage.
I do not succeed.
Nope. He speaks again. The end is nigh.
How nifty. He now has +4 armor.
When are you wanting to move? You've got a +2 on everything, and you have a Joker, and I see it looks like you've moved yourself.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Peter.
What?
You have a black Joker. You can move
I
at
do?
any time. Yeah.
We can't see.
I can't see the cards, so I don't know.
I don't know why it's doing that.
It was. There we go, back in order.
Okay, that's what happened. Was something got?
I still can't see it.
Something got knocked.
Yeah, but you can move at any time
Okay. Well,
and do a +2 with any action.
2 with any action. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna do 2 actions.
Makes sense.
So I'm gonna taunt him.
Okay.
Try and make him vulnerable. I'm gonna boil you like the lobster you are. So, oh wait, what trait would that go against? I need to.
I believe that I'm gonna say this is resisted by smarts in his situation. He's
Alright.
smart enough not to fall for a taunt.
Fair enough. That's a +2, so
He fails.
he does, and then I'm gonna punch him in the face. So he is vulnerable.
Yes.
What does that do for me punching him in the face?
Vulnerable. I believe I had posted this at one time.
Yeah.
But
I just don't remember exactly what it does. But it seems like a good thing to have on him.
Vulnerable actions and attacks against the target are made at +2 until the end of his next turn.
So +4 now?
Yes.
Nice.
That beats his parry.
Nice.
That beats his toughness. It did not beat him with a raise, so it is only 24.
What? I did 24.
No, you did none.
I soaked it. I soaked.
How dare.
I soaked up to 3. Yeah, 3 wounds. 1 for the success, 1 raise, and then a second raise. Yeah, that's 3. I'm so very sorry.
Oh, you're not.
William?
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's,
You see Charles lay this devastating blow, and you just see the chitinous hide regrow and repair.
Yeah, I think mayhaps I'm gonna try and decreases. I'm gonna lower trait.
Which trait?
We're gonna try and lower fighting, so maybe he doesn't even hit Charles. That's gonna be the attempt here. I mean, 1 die is better than no die, I guess.
Okay. The problem with laying such a devastating blow
Is I've become a target.
Yes. So he is going to make his attack with his claw.
The claw.
8.
Didn't he get a minus?
Yeah, he went
That
from a
would-
D12 to a D10.
Oh, okay. That's how it works. I thought it was like a -1 to his. Okay. Because that's equal to my parry. That's a lot of damage.
Are
4
you?
raises.
I mean,
you-
yeah, I'm gonna have to soak that. Attempt to soak that. What is that? What is that?
William, I need
Go ahead.
another fear roll. As you see Charles get bisected, you succeed. All in a daze for a doctor seeing people bisected.
Oh, worse than Verdun.
You hear the clicking of the claws, and literally the top of Charles goes one way and the bottom goes the other way off the sides of this platform.
Heroic,
You're the only one left.
heroic sacrifice.
You think I can move him? Who do you think I am? I can't pick this man up and throw him off a cliff.
Not with that kind of attitude, you can't.
No, I have a better, stupider idea. The plot device has gotten me this far. Alright, I know you went quiet earlier. I don't know if you're scared or something, but
I'm
It's-
home.
Hmm?
That's what it says in your head. I'm home.
Alright, well. I'm the one who brought you here, so do me a favor. And I'm gonna flip it open and hope, I don't know, I have an answer.
Roll me
Where's-
persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. D4, here we go.
Oh,
What are you hoping to find?
I'm hoping to find a solution to my impending death in about 20 seconds. I don't know if that's me leaving here or him exploding or I don't know, but
Roll occult.
Hoping for a bailout. That's what I'm hoping for. Well, I mean, I have one reroll, and I don't think I'm gonna get another chance if I don't reroll here. Dice, please.
How forgiving should I be? Your body becomes translucent. You're still, and the book falls from your hands. Not falls from your hands. Falls through your hands. Celestial stares at you and goes, "That'll wear off," and begins to pace. You are currently intangible.
There's no, exit here, correct?
You're in the middle of a cyclopean city.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay,
That non-Euclidean geometry.
it'll wear off, and I'm gonna, check the chamber, and I'm gonna hope for...
You're not holding the gun. It fell.
Oh, shit.
What about his clothes?
Technically, they would fall off.
Okay, well, I guess I'm in a non-Euclidean city of some regard. I guess I will pick a direction and, go. Because I don't think I can punch the man. I can't pick anything up. So I'm gonna hope maybe he's distracted long enough to chase me that he forgets about summoning his god.
As you flee, he walks over to the book, picks it up in his clawed hand, opens it, looks up as you flee. Thank you. You have done exactly what I needed. I want to thank you all for joining us here at Rollsborne. This has been Shadows over Arkham, where the cult has got the last piece that they needed. Because if everybody recalls, the summoning pages were missing. The only pages that were still in the book were what they needed to complete the summoning. The next night, Zestiel is joined by 3 other individuals. Police commissioner, the homeless man that first started the murder spree, and a new high priestess, Charles' wife. See you next time.